Let's do this. I'm so excited. Okay. Christmas blanket, here we come. Here's a beautiful Christmas blanket. Day 1. This is it. Row 2 is done. We're on a roll. Row 3 is done. It's a blanket, y'all. I'm really warm. If I make mistakes, I'm blaming the music. Round 4 is done. My first mistake. I didn't even realize I was still filming. I need to frog, but only a tiny bit. So I'm gonna pull these out. First of all, I'm just loving these colors together. Now I just need to do this 3 more times. Front and back, front, back, front, back, and then I'll come back and I'll show you my progress. I feel like something happened here. Like this one's sticking out and I don't know really what happened. So I think I'm gonna go back and try to fix it. I just finished row 17, so I'm back to where I left off before I frogged, and it's looking a lot better. This is the front and this is the back. Okay, so I'm just coming on here to show my progress and say something I just changed. In the 23rd and 24th row, it says to like cut off the white and then rejoin here and then cut it off again and rejoin here. I don't really understand why. This is the wrong side, and she said I was watching the video on YouTube and she said it's because she's trying to avoid these long white floats, but like I just caught my floats up in these treble crochets. I don't want to cut and rejoin my yarn over and over. I would say week 1, 7 out of 10. I don't know what I'm basing that on. It's a fun week. I like having like a house, like a motif to put together. It's cool to see that come along. I don't think this is the most beginner friendly pattern I've ever seen. I'm certainly glad that I've been crocheting for many years and I'm able to kind of work out what to do. For beginners, I would say the YouTube video where she's explaining it all is super helpful. Like she even shows you how to make a slip knot and everything, but I wouldn't choose something this big. I also wouldn't choose something with so many different components and stitches, and you're having to like cut and rejoin and carry floats and all kinds of stuff. Like I just feel like that could be really frustrating. I also think the pattern is a little confusing to read. Like it makes sense. You just continue in the pattern. It's the same exact stitch over and over, but this looks easy. My baby's talking now. This looks easy, but it's written confusing. I don't know if that makes sense, like just with the color changes and stuff, but it's the same exact stitch pattern over and over and over. So I feel like it could be written a little more user-friendly, but all in all, the quality of it, I'm excited to see it come together. I really like how it looks. I like how much time this took. Like I was able to finish it in one sitting, this main part. And I think if you're a beginner, it's doable in a week. But if I were new to crocheting, I'd be a little bit stressed about getting this done by Christmas. It would be a lot. I also think that might be the issue with the Facebook group, now that I think about it. Like, there are some people who are doing it super fast and there's some people that are super slow, and I feel like it's either a beginner crochet along or it's not a beginner crochet along. And I think this is not a beginner crochet along. Like personally, I think that this is for people who know how to crochet at least a little bit. My son agrees. So, hot take. So that's the front of my gingerbread. But if you picture it in a few weeks, it's gonna be